Oh hi, I'm Fed and I'm learning to make by watching tons and tons of videos on all kinds of maker topics, cramming that information through my eye holes and into my brain bucket. But today I'm going to show you something that I learned all on my own, which is a hidden feature of microwaves that lets you do some interesting stuff in the kitchen. And we're going to use that to make oatmeal in the microwave. Very cool. Hi, I'm Fed. Ouch. Before I get started, I just want to make it very clear that the technique I'm going to show you only works with steel-cut oatmeal. Now, you might say, but I could use any kind of oatmeal, like I like rolled oats, you might say. And to which I would say, that's an unacceptable kind of oatmeal because rolled oats are terrible. Steel-cut oatmeal is sublime. So just make sure you use the right kind of oatmeal, okay? Why make oatmeal in the microwave? Well, it's a matter of time savings. You can make oatmeal on the stovetop. I've done it, but it's very time consuming. And you have to stand there and stir it, and it takes time. And it's kind of boring. Using the microwave, you can achieve the same goal. You can have your tasty, wonderful oatmeal without, without having to stand there like a boring person watching it. So let's get right to it. To make microwave oatmeal, you need a few things. Oatmeal, steel cut only. You need a bowl with a tall side, a measuring cup, a microwave. Go and get those. I'll wait. Now we load up our bowl with oatmeal and water. I like to have a half cup of dry oatmeal, and then I add to that 3 times the amount of water that I put in. So it's a 1-to-3 ratio. So 1/2 cup measurement of oatmeal to 1.5 cups of water. If I were to just put the microwave on high for let's say 5 minutes or 10 minutes, however long we want to cook the oatmeal, it'll cook it, but it'll also boil over the whole bowl. You want the microwave to turn on and off as it cooks. There's a way to do that. Microwaves always have a power level button where you can set it for, let's say, 5 minutes at 40% or 50% power. And what it does is it turns on the microwave and then turns it off. Turns on the microwave, turns it off. Unless it's on high where it's on all the time. If the microwave is set to 50%, it turns it on for, let's say, 5 seconds, and it's off for 5 seconds, then it's on for 5 seconds, then it's off for 5 seconds. That's how you get 50% power. But there's another thing you can do in the microwave. And here's the hidden feature of microwaves that makes this all possible. You can also stack cooking cycles. So what I do is I set my microwave for 3.5 minutes on high, meaning full power, and it heats up that oatmeal, but it hasn't started boiling yet. Then I do another 15 minutes or 14 minutes at 40%. When I do that, it cooks the oatmeal, and as it's rising and it's going to boil over, it shuts off because it's set at 40%, and it shuts off and it goes down, and then it turns on again, and it starts getting hot again, and it boils up, and then it goes down, and it keeps on doing that for the full 14 minutes. And at the end of 17.5 minutes or so, I have a bowl of perfectly cooked oatmeal that I didn't have to mix. So how do we do the stacking? I'll show you on this microwave. Every microwave is a little bit different, but they all have a power level, and they all have the hidden feature that you can stack cooking cycles. This microwave only accepts 2 cooking cycles. First thing is I set the amount of time for the first cycle. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Power level. And it says enter power level. And I say 1 or 10 for P100 is what it says. Now I'm going to add another cooking cycle. I'm going to say 1400, and I'm going to say power level and 4 for 40%. It says P40 up top. Now when I start it, you'll see it'll start with the first cooking cycle. It might be hard to read, but it says 330. It's doing that on high at 100%. After 3 minutes and 30 seconds, it will go on to the 14-minute cook cycle at 40%. And there it just switched to the second cycle, which is 14 minutes at 40%. One question you might have is, how do I know how long to have each cooking cycle? Well, that's a matter of trial and error. What I do is, or what I did was, I set the microwave on high for, let's say, 2 minutes, and I looked inside and see, is it boiling yet? It wasn't boiling yet. And then I added another minute until I could see that it started to boil. So I took off, let's say, 30 seconds to a minute from that time. Then I added a second cooking cycle, and at different power levels, just trying to see if I did it at 60%, does it boil over, or does it boil up and then go down? And it turns out that in this microwave, 40% is the right power level. As I was cooking it after 3.5 minutes on high, the 40% power level would raise up the oatmeal, and just when it was about to flow over, it would shut off and it would go down again. So that's how I figured it out. Just trial and error. I had to clean the microwave once because I went a little bit overboard. But once you get it, you got it. I hear you wondering, couldn't I just cook the whole thing at like 40% or 50% power and just have one cooking cycle? You could do that, but it'll take a lot longer. So why not use at least 2 cooking cycles to accelerate it a little bit? No mess. And hot, 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 hot. Perfectly cooked. It's perfect. It really is. Oh, it smells so good. Now I must be alone with my oats. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye. Which is a hidden secret of microwaves. But there's a feature in microwaves. Oh, wait. To sit there and watch it, and you have to stir. And that's kind of a pain in the butt. You can make very good oatmeal, and you don't have to stand there. But you have to follow a particular